been a while. Welcome back to the One Man Commentary Machine YouTube channel, and I promised you this final. Sorry, I nearly got distracted there. I promised you this final about 4 months ago, and I'm finally, Jesus Christ, I'm finally giving you what you want. I wish one of these ladies would give me what I want. Anywho, there she is, our hostess with the mostess, introducing this, the grand finale, the big fat Sergey. So you gotta do that when Sergey's on the screen, guys. We all know the rules around here on the One Man YouTube Commentary Machine channel. I nearly screwed my own name up. It's see how far out of practice I am. Anyway, if you don't remember, the final is going to be between the Polish and the Russians, and obviously we can see now that the Polish will be wearing the black, the Russians will probably be wearing a shade of grey. Now, who's my favourites? As a team, it's the Poles. I like the Polish as a team. They seem to have a bit more tactical prowess about them. They seem to be able to have a game plan going into a fight, but the Russians do have the Aldi Paddy the Baddie in their team, and obviously he's my favourite individual fighter. So I guess we're just going to have to see what happens here. There's 4 fighters on the Ukrainian side, 4 fighters on the Polish side, and this contest, this final is about to be decided. I'm going to go for Poland. I'm going for Poland in the black. Russians are in the grey. Touch gloves, boys. Let's have a good final. Look at this smack. I think this all happens in like one day, you know, like all these fights all happen in like one day. You can still see the bumps and scrapes in some of these lads. They're not scared to bleed. We know they're not. They've had some hard-fought contests all the way up until this final, and they're here now in the final to prove who is the most dominant fighting team. Come on, Sergey, let's kick things off. Here we go. Not so much of a running start this time. I think, oh, some cheeky bats going in there. Then there's a fight that's just gone over the ropes as well. I think this is the only fight that's managed to stay in the 20 by 20 octagon. Now there's a couple of them, and the Russians on top of that one. Two Polish are applying a chokehold to 2 Russians. That's 3 now. Advantage Poland, I might have to say so far. Polish seem to have very strong clinches at the moment, and they're going to try and wear down these opponents. I think obviously fatigue is going to be a huge factor in this final. We already saw it there in the opening exchange. You know, the running that we used to see, the this is Sparta that we used to see, not happening as we can see now. It seems like it's going to be an individual fighting contest, this one. Not too many tactics. Everybody's picked an opponent, and they are sticking with that opponent. See, the man on his feet there from Poland, he could run over and help one of his teammates go 2-on-1 for 4 or 5 seconds before that Ukrainian guy gets up. And now he's looking over his shoulder. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Maybe he's thinking, I can go put a boot in one of my mates' opponents and then turn around and defend myself against this guy. But this guy's on the ground. And there doesn't seem to be too many tactics right now, but the Polish are on top. Nobody's knocked out. I think this is the longest we've waited before a first knockout, almost a minute and a half, and nobody has been declared out of this contest yet. Still 4 Polish fighters, still 4 Ukrainian fighters. You can see the Polish fighter there really trying to give everything he can with that right hand and elbow. Here we go. Now he's found a way in, and also another Polish person pounding away on a Russian's head, and he has been declared out by Sergey, I think. So now the numbers advantage is going to begin. The Polish have 4, the Russians have 3, and I've never seen anyone be able to turn it round yet when the numbers advantage has started. You can see the far side of your screen there. It's 2-on-4 now. Poland are streaming away with this as they have somebody just down in the corner. He's been declared out of the fight. Just 1 person left. Poland are going to bring this home. It has to be Poland for the win. It is Poland for the win. It's all over. Congratulations, Poland. Congratulations. Commiserations, Russia. You were very good contestants throughout the fight. I think your problem was, where was Paddy the Baddie in the final? Why didn't Aldi Paddy the Baddie get a chance in the final? I don't know. I don't know. Cabbage Head got a chance in the final, but no chances for Paddy the Baddy, and therefore the Polish have been declared winners here. They were the dominant team from the off, you have to say. The opening exchange is probably the most lackluster opening exchange we've had of the entire tournament, but there's a reason for that, and that's obviously because these lads have had 4 fights by now, getting all the way to the final in this one day, and look what it means to the Polish here. Look what it means to the Polish as the confetti rains down. I mean, it's been an absolute pleasure to commentate on this Team Fight Championships. I don't really know what I'm going to do going forwards as far as doing more of these Team Fight Championship videos. They don't seem to have done incredibly well compared to some of the wrestling videos, so I'm probably going to go back to a bit of wrestling. The hostess with the mostess, with Sergey just behind her, obviously telling us who's won the fight. We already know who won the fight. It's the men from Poland, and like I already predicted, gentlemen, it's not that much of a surprise. They deserve to win on the day. The Russians there, I mean, don't look very happy. They you know, they feel like they probably have to stand opposite their opponents, but they're not giving everything away, are they? They're not exactly shaking hands at the end of this contest, the same way they were at the start of this contest. Now, $5,000. This guy could be speaking English. I don't know. I do apologise, but $5,000 doesn't seem to be a lot to be shared between the entirety of a fight team. But what really has value is the title of being the best team fight championshippers. No, it's been a lot of fun commentating on these championships. It really has been. €5,000 to the Polish victors. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of fun tonight for these guys. The whole team now getting involved in the victory. There you can see the whole team, and probably a couple of coaches as well from the Polish side.
About the fight and about the result.
Being interviewed. I'm sorry if you guys can't hear these interviews, but it's been an absolute pleasure to do this, guys. It really has been. We've got through every single one of these videos now from this year of the Team Fight Championships. I do believe in later years, sorry, I do apologise. I probably shouldn't be burping on YouTube. I do believe in later years we're probably going to be able to see the US come in and the Brits come in. So, you know, if it is something you guys want to see more of in the future, with maybe the US and the Brits coming in, then I'll give more videos a go. Here's the battle cry from the I'm all confused now. The Polish have won. Ukraine third, I think it was, Russia second, and the Polish in first place. And absolute congratulations. And we might end up watching the next season of this and see if these Polish men can retain their title. I do know that this fight team does still exist in the year 2022. Like I've already said, it's been an absolute pleasure to commentate on this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye for now.